There we go. Took a second. I didn't like that. But we are live right now. How's everyone doing? Hope they're ready for this first third so I can turn my phone on. Hopefully get to share a little bit as well. Yeah, I'll probably do it in a second. But either way, we are live and I'm glad to be so. Go ahead and cut this.
I got a what you call it real quick. That was cool.
I still haven't gotten one. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna go and do my share then if you want to go and start talking.
All right, how's it going, everybody? Miguel Rodriguez here for the Bakersfield Gentleman on the first third of the week. Smoking here the Trust the Process. It is our San Andreas wrap over a Dominican binder, African Cameroon, Dominican, and Pennsylvania Ligero fillers. Something very much worth trying, and we are going to be selling to you whenever you want them. I hope you want to try them out with us because they are very delicious. And we're going to be running a deal for the 4th of July very soon. As soon as we get all the details together, just want to make sure it's something worthy of your shopping experience and worthy of your 4th of July. Because why not have something with a little bit of strength for the strongest country in the world? Boom. Yeah, that's right. America. America. In fact, we were hanging up decorations for the 4th not too long ago, like an hour before the show started. And I didn't realize, yeah, it is getting hot out there. It's getting hot and a little bit humid just because of the area. And I don't like it. I don't like sitting out there in the sun while trying to hang. I don't know what you call them. Garlands? Not garlands. They are the decorations that accordion out into a half circle. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I don't know the proper name for them, but all I know is that they were in one spot and they needed to be somewhere else much higher up. So it involved me being on a ladder trying to shove push pins into a roof, which is absolute. That's the best. Just can't even ask for anything more. Lorenzo, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good to see all of you out there. Let me know what you guys have got going on this week. It's going to be a busy one for us. We might be adding in an extra show. Oh, technically, yes, it's an extra show, but we might have 4 instead of 3 shows this week. That's what I'm trying to say. But we will definitely have something for you guys tomorrow, Tuesday, at a regular 2 p.m. time. Just not the right day. Chris, brother, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you had a great weekend. The heat is to say, yeah. What do you call it, Lorenzo? You guys got way worse than we do. We're like in the mid 90s right now, gonna be in that 100 to 110 in like a week or so. I know you guys are already like, you guys passed this a while back. Richard, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. How's it going? Um, so yeah, heat for us, nothing near what we're used to right now, but it could be so much worse. And I am very glad that it is not. So I will just be thankful that this weekend when we went to the Real Bravo event, it was only in the high 80s, maybe low 90s tops. So all I can do is say thank you for that weather. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And just kind of pray that next time we go, what do you call it? It won't be too crazy. It's supposed to be like 100 and 110 at the end of July. So, yeah. Chris, yes. Oh, I'm so sorry, brother. I will send that information over. I'll just message you from my account. I will take care of you ASAP. Probably just after the show. Give me a little bit. Having said that, Frankie is lighting his up for the same, yeah? He's having the same. We're both doing Trust the Process. This is that Toro size right here, guys, for those who want to try it out with us. That's what we're going with today. I know quite a few of you guys on the list have them readily available and more coming your way. Summer has arrived in Texas, says Richard. It could be up to 115 degrees by the end of the week.
Oh,
that doesn't sound good. That sounds like
definitely
someone made a
do
mistake.
not envy you. Definitely do not envy you guys out there.
Not at all. Not at all. Whew. But, I will say we could just fight fire with fire. Richard, we'll meet you, and Lorenzo, I know you're out there too, so we'll meet you guys in Vegas. It's going to be hot anyway, but at least everywhere is AC, and they don't charge you for it anywhere you go.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of turning all those gigantic, what do you call it, emitting machines on. The environment will get better, actually, because it'll create a smog layer to protect us from the sun. That's what I think is going to happen, especially with all the Californians moving there. Chris, that's actually a really good point, brother. That's yeah. There's a bunch of damn the people who want certain. This is political. I'm gonna say it anyway. I don't give a shit. People who want certain policies to happen left the places they voted for those policies, and then are trying to do those policies again in other places that don't want those policies. So they're gonna go from one place that they messed up to go to another place that they want to mess up, and then probably get mad when that place is messed up.
But But here's the thing: the more of them that leave, the better.
Yeah. So how about this? Just if you are, a bit more conservative and Texas is getting a little too blue for you, come to California
Mm-hmm.
and we just do the old switcheroo.
Just switcheroo, absolutely.
Because didn't you told me this fact? I think I don't even know if it's true or not. But you said we have almost more conservative than any other populace in the
There's more
United States.
conservative in California than any other state, but that's just because of sheer numbers. That's why it is. But there's more conservatives here than any other state.
That is crazy. Yeah. The only difference, Texas will shoot them. That's fair though. You cause problems in a place where someone's got a gun and they don't want you causing problems. Maybe don't cause problems.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, not to get too political, but it's interesting how. No, never mind. Not getting into it. Not getting into that nonsense right now. Guys.
Eduardo comes in. People finally on. Hey, we're not even that late. It's like 2 minutes, I think. If I check my timer on here, 6 minutes, and it's 6. We're 6 minutes on live so far, and it's 2:08. That's only 2 minutes late. I will take that as a win for today, and mainly blame Frankie because he was fiddling on his phone.
And my back hurts today, guys. I woke up and my back was killing me.
That was like the first thing he said. Like, oh no, my back coppers. I will also say I was catching up on a show that I really do love. I don't know many other people who watch it, but
that horrible cooking show.
It's not a horrible.
They didn't have any good recipes and shit.
Anyway,
the restaurant fails.
No, all of his restaurants are doing great. Now he's fixing one. Anyway, the Bear on FXX is a great show.
Cocaine Bear.
Get these comments. Leave the policies out and enjoy your cigars. And the final that is 100% great, Chris. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna enjoy this cigar and not even worry about it.
Thank you. I also like this hat. It's kind of like an emergency hat. I didn't do my hair, so we'll leave it in the locker in case for the show.
If we need it clean.
Yeah,
it's a really nice hat. I don't want to ruin that thing. I only got one of them, so sometimes I gotta share a hat. That's that's rough.
Now, with the subject of the heat, we're starting to heat up a bit. By the end of the week, we should be getting close to triple digits, if not in triple digits. How do you guys have time to enjoy your cigars? Do you guys smoke in your house or your apartment? Do you guys have a little spot that you built, like a little shed or garage where you can smoke in? Is your local lounge open the hours that you like to smoke? Do you have a private club like we do here you can go to? Do you still smoke outside even though it's 100 and whatever with the fan and a little shade? How do you guys combat the heat and still find time to enjoy your cigars?
It's a very good question. No worries, Chris. See you soon, brother.
Yeah, Chris, I wanted to go up on the 17th. But unfortunately, we have an event here at the club, so don't want to miss that. But I really wanted to go up on the 17th because I don't know if you know this or not, but you guys are having micro wrestling up there on the 17th.
Like he's a big micro wrestling fan.
I am.
Got the shirt to prove it. Look, whatever the hell I want, and if you don't like it, too bad for you. I agree with that. That's 100% true. But the thing is, it's that heat that gets me. I think no, first I'm gonna go with Eduardo's comment. I sweat outside under a tree or after the sun goes down. Some during the weekend. Is a lounge or friends set up in the back of the house. Always good to get shade. That shade is a huge help, especially. I don't want to brag too much, but it is a bit drier heat here.
Yeah.
So once you're in the shade, it really does make a difference. Not so much with that. In those humid areas, you tend to feel the heat no matter where you go. You can't really escape it, I think, unless you're inside an AC and in temperature controlled environment. There's just no escaping humidity.
Yeah,
that's the rough part. Richard, I'm used to heat. Yesterday, I rode around on a golf cart yesterday, smoking some fire sticks, some fine sticks. Boom. We got to help people do that dream. We didn't get a ride in the golf cart.
Though. No, unfortunately not. But so that's interesting. So quite a few different ways you guys are able to combat the heat and still enjoy cigars. Now another question for you. I try to smoke on the lounge in the middle of the desert. Yeah.
Read it for the people. I tried to smoke in a beautiful cigar lounge in the middle of the desert in Ridgecrest Should check it out sometime. Absolutely, you absolutely should. If you have not seen it, you need to.
Chris, it's funny you say that because I was talking to Joe the other day, and she brought up the last time they were out there, and she said we got to get back out there too. So we'll definitely see what her schedule's like and do that.
Make a road trip with people, maybe a little caravan of cars. I wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind also saying hello to Peter Giannis. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Good. Hope you had a good weekend. And Eduardo, sorry, autocorrect just going too fast. Sometimes the text to speak is dead on, and I don't even mean to turn it on. There's this one time I was talking to my little sister, and I was texting, and I stopped and accidentally hit that text to talk, and we were talking for maybe like 3-4 minutes before I looked down at my phone, and just all my incriminating evidence of talking. No, it wasn't that bad, but it still was incredible how perfect it almost was. Like 95% dead on to our conversation. I think you even got some of her talking. And I don't know who it was going to send to, but I'm glad I caught it before it hit sent or something. Either way, when I want it to work, it basically thinks I'm speaking Mandarin and I want Italian or something. It doesn't get anything right. I don't care for text to speak. I know a lot of guys out there have sent me messages while they're using it, and I've got to do a little detective work to kind of suss out the conversation.
Oh, there's always okay. Yeah, we appreciate that very much.
Heck yeah, maybe spend the night instead of. That would be awesome.
So Peter had a great weekend. That's good to hear. It's funny. My friend Janae actually had a birthday party over the weekend, and I thought it was on Sunday. I thought it was like kind of a little kickback on Sunday evening, kind of wind down the weekend kind of a thing.
Wonderful, yeah.
And I just so happened to be scrolling across Snapchat, just seeing what everybody was up to. And she was like, got my mom a hotel room for tonight. I'm like, why is she getting a hotel room tonight? The party's tomorrow. That doesn't make any sense. And I called her, and she's like, yeah, the party's tonight. And I'm like, oh, shit. So it was crazy because we had like 3 hours before the party. And we had just finished. What were we doing? Oh, we were at the garage sale. We're helping out at a garage sale. And, we're in the heat. We're sweaty. We're hot.
Helping family.
Tired because we had to be up early. And I was like, shit. So went back to the spot. Took a quick like hour power nap. Jumped in the shower. Got dressed. Headed over. And had a good time. Not going to lie. I had a good time.
Oh, it was wonderful. Yeah. Good people. Good food. New drinking games I never heard of. Now I know them for the most part. What I remember, it was a very good time, and happy birthday to her, obviously. And it did leave me a little tired for the next day because as we showed some pictures of and a little bit of footage, we had an event. We had over at Rio Bravo, wonderful farmers market / like crafts fair / whatever else you want to bring, popping up over at one of the country clubs here in town. And our buddy Damon Chow, I want to keep saying Damon. No, Damon. Damon Chow doing a really good job running that.
Hustling, man, hustling.
It's growing too. Like he did a really, he's like, oh, I'm sorry, there's like 4 or 5 vendors didn't even show up. They told me they're gonna be here. Like, looks bigger to me. So it looks like he's getting a good job on that. Just little steps every time. I wish we would have been there for the car show.
Yeah, that'd have been cool. Richard, I emailed them on the email that you gave me, and then I emailed them again after you told me what they had said, and I said, okay, well, I better add that in just so they know exactly who I am. But I didn't get a response, so I don't know, maybe they're just too busy, or they just don't check their emails often. So I did try.
That happens to me a lot. I'll send an email out maybe like 2 weeks later. Oh, shoot, I don't check this one, or oh, I just got buried.
Yeah.
Because now text and email almost the same thing, basically, because it's going to your phone, and it just builds up this big old pile. And I don't know about you guys, but I sign up for way too many things as far as subscribe to keep up, or newsletter this, or discount whatever that. And all of a sudden, I've got 3 emails from the same company because I signed up for the same thing and forgot about it. What you guys should do is come up to the lounge and do an event with your cigars. I would be down for that. 100% up for that. Then we definitely would make Joe come too, though. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Because she needs to get her butt back up there. Same as us, honestly. I blame her for us not being there more often, but it's just not true. I can't use that as an excuse. I wish I could. And they're on the road. Hopefully they'll get back to you soon, says Richard. Okay, so yeah, they're busy.
Yeah.
They got stuff to do. Ivan and Patrick and Bob and Mark, thank you guys for joining us over on Facebook. For those watching, by the way, I like to put this out there. If you guys would rather watch on YouTube, it's available for you over there. It's also available on Twitter right now. We are streaming to all three.
Now, we will need somebody to watch on Twitter and let us know. We'll have to do a delay test where we ask a question and you can't answer from Twitter.
No, that's the problem.
Okay. Because we know we have a delay on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know about Twitter. Okay, so Twitter's only watching.
Yeah, you cannot comment for some reason on Twitter, which makes no sense to me because they have a comment option. But whenever I make a comment, it also shows it basically as another tweet.
So, like a retweet thingy?
Yeah. So I don't.
Tweet?
Basically, yeah. But I know Elon Musk is trying to make that thing a better place.
He is.
What's his name? Tucker Carlson does a show on there now. Like they're actually putting more effort into creator stuff.
That's
so
good.
I wanted us to go over there. Don't worry about it. If you don't like Twitter, don't even worry about it. But we are making some moves to other platforms that are. I'm not just saying smoker friendly, but I think just content friendly. Because Facebook, as you guys have seen,
they've canceled a lot of people's pages, man.
Just dropped them.
Yeah.
Same with YouTube.
Yeah, it's really sad. You know, we've seen people that have been there for a couple of years now, and then all of a sudden, oh, my page got deleted for whatever reason. It's horrible.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they're on the road, so yeah, that sucks.
Which is also good though.
Yeah, which is great for them. Just hard for other people trying to get them out. I remember there was this forget her name, but she's a really good guitarist and she's a singer, it's a solo act. She did a concert at the Ventura Theater, and the very next night, then she was here in town in Bakersfield. I was like, that's so cool. I messaged her. I was like, that's really cool. You played in my hometown, and now you're playing in the city that I'm from, or I live in now. She's like, oh my god, that's so cool. You should come to one of the shows. And unfortunately, it's when we were in Dallas, so I couldn't make it.
You know, it's a really cool thing about, I will say, I'll give this to like TikTok and Instagram and all the different things doing the shorts, is running into musicians that I would never have heard about. You know, like they get that little popularity boosts from their video going viral. And it's not too long, so I'm not listening to the whole song, but I'm listening to enough where I can go on to, a lot of the times it's Spotify usually or iTunes, and you can find their music. And if you like it, boom, go for it. And I think I found like 3, maybe 4 different, I wouldn't even know if they're bands or just musicians who hired musicians with them, but different performers that I never would have thought of before. Definitely got me out of same songs over and over again. Richard, are you getting ready for Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg cage fight? Both guys are in, and Dana White is in for it to happen too.
Nah, it's just a bunch of rich guys trying to get richer. There's no point in watching that. You can watch it right after it's over on YouTube for free.
This is the time where they can actually put their metaverse where their mouth is and do it for sure. If they actually cared about people, they could like completely fund research for one disease of their choosing in one night. If they actually put the money towards it, actually did.
Yeah, I mean, as much as I like Elon Musk, everything he's doing, and I don't care for Zuckerberg, and I can't stand Dana White. I see no reason to put more money in their pocket.
Not a fan of Dana White either. I mean, it's like whatever. His background it's an interesting story, but something about him just rubs me the wrong way. And Mark Zuckerberg's not a real person. I'm pretty sure he's an alien person. I'll say that on Facebook, no problem. It's funny how many entertainers complained about paying, what was that, $8 for a blue check mark. Now they are charging subscription fees to see their tweets. Yeah, no, 100%. And honestly, they're getting most of that money for those subscription fees, by the way. It's a 70 to 100% split on favor of the creators. And they're trying to make that even less.
How do you get less than 100%?
Well, it's here's how it breaks down. If you go through the desktop for subscribing to your favorite creator, whoever it might be, they get 100%. If you go through one of the apps, either on Google or through the Apple Store, 30% goes to the Apple Store or to Google.
Yeah.
They're trying to work in the deal where they're trying to lessen that to 20 or 15%. So then 85% of those subscribers will also go to the creator themselves.
Gotcha.
Twitter makes no money that I know of. I don't know if there's another way other than traffic to the site. They make no money off of you subscribing to your favorite content creator. So they're putting all the money they can directly into the pocket of those people. So I appreciate that. But I absolutely agree with Eduardo. It's hilarious how people are getting mad about $8 a month. When I know I've had subscriptions that are more than that I completely forgot about
Hulu,
them.
Yeah.
But we use Hulu.
Yeah.
But I forget about other ones, and all of a sudden,
yeah,
I had this oh god, I forgot the name. It's like
I had a bunch of like photo editing helper stuff, and it's like, oh, you get a free trial. And then after the free trial, you like forget that it's $7.99 a week or $7.99 a month or whatever, and it adds up, and you're like, oh shit, I have these subscriptions. I need to cancel this shit.
That's how they get you. Yeah, but I'm down with the subscribe. If you want to subscribe to someone, cool. But definitely agree with Eduardo that they were complaining about the wrong thing.
Yeah,
it's and can't you just get a check mark if you like do certain things?
I don't know if you can still earn them, or you just have to pay for them.
It's
I
all
have no
paid
idea.
now. Whatever. That's the business. That's what you want. That's the business.
Although I feel bad for people who got their check mark like the day before, and now they still have it, but they're like, people are like, oh, you probably just
paid for it. Yeah. Whatever. They're gonna say something either way. 1 million followers gets you a check mark now. Okay. Have you checked out Refined on Peacock or Renfield, sorry, Renfield or Evil Dead Rise? I already saw Evil Dead Rise.
I saw Evil Dead Rise in theaters. Thought it was awesome. I loved it. I was wondering how they were going to connect the very first scene to the rest of the movie. Loved the way they did it. As far as Renfield goes, I only saw half of it. I was over at my mom's house watching it because the kids threw it on, and I was enjoying the hell out of it. We ended up going to lunch or something, or we had something to do.
Family had to go somewhere.
We had to go somewhere. So, yeah, I thought it was hilarious the first half that I got to see, and I'll definitely have to finish watching it.
What do you call it, Robert? Thanks for checking in with us. Yeah, just change your profile pic with a blue check mark. Boom, you're done. You've succeeded. You got it. But yeah, no, I gotta rewatch the rest of. I gotta watch the rest of Renfield because it actually was pretty funny.
Yeah, I was very entertained.
Was not expecting that, and I love Awkwafina. I don't care that she's not the main character. She's one of the supporting cast, but still, one of my favorite comedians right now. Boom, checking in over on YouTube. I'm gonna put that on screen so you guys can see that. Again, guys, we are over there as well. So don't feel pressured by Facebook to stay here.
Mm-hmm.
Go wherever you want. We'll be there. Next step, honestly, is Rumble. I'm still working on it.
Now, what movies are coming out this week? Anything good?
What just came out? The No Hard Feelings,
which it did horrible in the box office.
I didn't see it doing well, honestly.
I mean, you got Jennifer Lawrence. You figured it'd do okay.
If it makes its budget back and then some, it'll be fine. Like that's one of those movies that if they didn't need to spend a whole lot on it, I'm sure, and it's gonna make more. It's gonna stream.
The Flash is struggling.
Well, the Flash people are really upset about the CGI, I guess, and I get it. Like some of it was really bad. His face looked fake almost the whole movie.
I actually really enjoyed it.
I had fun. I had fun throughout it, but I get where the criticism is coming from. I get that, and it sucks because I thought it was pretty funny in certain parts, but I'm not that big a Flash fan anyway. The storyline was fun just for the moment, but I'm not like can't wait for part 2. No,
yeah,
don't really care.
Fair enough. Had to argue with my sister about the Barbie movie when that was coming out. So it comes out the day before your birthday. No, it's already out. No, it's not.
That's not until July something.
Had to show her that I was
end
right.
Of July or something. Yeah. Oppenheimer 2 is the week before. Oh, that was like the 14th.
The first part. No, it's not part 2. It's part 1.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said Oppenheimer 2
as well.
Oh, okay.
Oppenheimer's coming out pretty soon. People are upset the Flash because Ezra Miller is in it.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
he's a crazy person, but I still don't understand why they shelved. There's a Batgirl movie or Batwoman, whatever it's called, that they completely just like, nope, this is never gonna see the light of day. How bad was that? That they didn't even throw it on HBO Max or Max, whatever it's called now.
Well, they have Batgirl or Batwoman on. There was a series.
It's a series, but there's a movie.
They changed the main character.
There's a full movie that never was released. You didn't hear about this?
No.
Yeah, there's an entire movie that just right down the drain. Rich, how you doing, brother? Steve, thanks for checking in. Good to see you.
Yeah, I had no idea there's a whole movie made, like full production.
Yeah, like I think it completely edited, ready to go.
Wow.
Or at least completely shot. And then they decided, they looked at it and like, no, we can't do this. So, how bad could it have possibly been to not at least try to recoup some of your money by throwing it on the streaming?
Wow, that's pretty bad.
It's rough.
That's millions wasted.
But look at some of the stuff they have thrown out there and that I thought was kind of garbage. Anything after a certain, I forget what season of Flash for the DC CW connected TV show verse, I just did not care for. It just got so soap opera-y and like relationships and all that, and like, okay, it's no, it's too much. It was too much. So I hear there's still some really great episodes out there, but you have to kind of hunt for them. And there's some great team ups. There's some great characters that come involved. Cannot get through it. Just eating. Was it your burrito though, Richard or Rich?
Or was it someone else's that they were saving?
I've heard that happens. Heard the burritos tend to disappear around certain people. I don't want to mention any names. How you doing, Rich? Good to see you. That's a whole different conversation. Though. I'm not even going to compare or put that in the same conversation. Rich and burrito. All right. No way would I make that connection. Anyway,
but what for people who haven't yet tried our cigars, what would you say the flavor differences are in Trust the Process? I mean, what notes are you getting that you don't get in the other ones?
Oh, that's a great question. Well, keep in mind, guys, so those who just want to go over the blends real quick, each of the 4 new sticks have the same blend as far as the fillers and binder go. It's the wrapper that changes. And right here we have our San Andreas. It does have a bit of that mineral note that you do get from a San Andreas wrapper, but there's a lot more sweet and coffee to it. I think like toffee sweet and coffee notes is the big one for me.
I'm getting intense cinnamon spice.
I think that's the best way to describe the spice. It's not really intense for me, but the cinnamon spice is the best way. I think that's definitely a good way to put it.
It's more along the lines of Mexican hot chocolate, I think. It's a good way of putting it. Some natural minerals that you get from the volcanic.
Coffee soil. And spice, yeah. Or no, sorry, chocolate and spice. Yeah, definitely couldn't agree with that. Very, very smooth for a heavier cigar. And it's not too heavy either. I think a lot of you guys out there would have no problem after just eating dinner or having a couple of drinks with it. You will not have to go to bed afterwards. Don't worry. It won't happen like that. But there's a bit of heft to it. So just be prepared. Be prepared.
As far as the new Indiana Jones movie goes, probably not. I'll be honest.
I don't like the last one.
Yeah, I haven't been a fan of the last couple. I don't know if Indiana Jones would work without Harrison Ford, as far as him being the lead, like James Bond, finding a new one that just continues the story. I don't know if it would work. It could work. If they found someone that was just a really good actor that could fill those shoes. Obviously, it doesn't have to be another Harrison Ford because, going from Pierce Brosnan to Daniel Craig, those guys are night and day in appearance and acting and whatnot, but it still worked. It's James Bond.
James Bond, yeah.
So I don't know if Indiana Jones would be one of those characters you could deal with. Who produces that?
Oh, Foxlight, I think. Okay. I'm not sure.
I mean, if they want me to try, I will. No big deal. 4 movie deal minimum. About 500 million, I think. Be about right.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely an idea for them. They basically tried to do a soft reboot with his son. I don't even know if it was supposed to be his son in the movie. I don't remember. With Shia LaBeouf. And I couldn't get through that. I didn't even watch most of it. I just remember I think it's the same one where he gets in the refrigerator, survive a nuclear blast, which I don't think would work. I'm just gonna let you know.
It was one of the older, like all metal fridges with
supposed to be all lead.
Yeah, with like really good a seal to it. You think maybe that would work if you were far enough away?
Yeah, if you want to be cooked alive, sure. It's a metal box that you are. It's not a cold explosion. There's a lot of heat that gets built up. It's supposed to be 2,000 degrees at minimum. And that's. I think I'm way off on those numbers.
I think Texas is already there though.
It's close enough. I was just listening to a whole thing on the testing and the building of the atom bomb, the whole Manhattan Project, and miles, like over a mile out, where they put some wooden boards were scorched.
Yeah,
like to where you could basically use them like charcoal almost.
Yeah,
you're not gonna survive by hiding in a refrigerator. You're not gonna hold up a shield or a body armor like John Cena did, and I forget what movie that was.
It was probably one of the
the Marine.
Oh, the Marine. Yeah.
The first Marine. Oh my gosh.
Well, what if you're like Wolverine? You're just holding up the top of the sewer thing, protecting that other guy.
He wasn't even doing that. You know that? He was just had his body like that.
Was that what it was?
That's all it was.
Oh, that adamantium and flesh will stop nuclear blast.
Well, I get what there. That was a little better at least because he's down a giant deep well.
Yeah.
And the way that the mountains worked around the second bombing, which I believe the second one was Nagasaki, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it didn't get full
strength because it was in. It just got just science behind it. Again, a fridge in the city they're bombing is not going to be your safe space.
Well, that's neither here nor there because we beg to differ. As far as Harrison Ford is going, saying that he'd rather kill Indiana Jones off than have someone else play it, it's not up to him. He didn't own the character. He didn't own the rights. So, unfortunately, 100 years from now, when we're all gone, you're going to get another Indiana Jones film.
Oh, easily.
And it's going to be...
could be great.
Yeah, it could be really good. It could bring back people to Indiana Jones, But, yeah, it's whether they make it with somebody else or not is not up to him. I mean, yeah, he's iconic for the role.
But then there'll be another icon, though. Not saying that they replace Harrison Ford as what he's done, but we have our icons and
there'll be a new crop of actors. Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Talent will still be there. Production will increase because, I mean, it's already doing it every day now. But my question for you guys is then, it is 100 years in the future, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And the movies that we watch as far as Indiana Jones and his archaeological digs, looking for the Holy Grail, the tablet or whatever it was called, the aliens created with the crystal skull. What is he going to look for then? Is Indiana Jones in the search for Cardi B's implants, or 2 Chainz is 2 Chainz?
I don't know. You can still have like something good. I'm sure. Like he'll find it'll be like a 2-parter because he'll find the original car that Dom Toretto drove in Fast and Furious 57.
Yeah, that would be a great one. Because then by then, in 100 years, they'll only be on Fast 17.5, I think. Yeah, 1705, yeah, somewhere around there. They're not going to stop making those movies anytime soon. My God. Oh, God, this is terrible. Just no, I won't go into that. No.
So it's 2023, so we're what? I'm not good at math. What's 99 minus 23? 676?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. Wait, no, 9.
I just do it on your phone real quick.
Yeah, 76. So 76 years away from 2099. So when it comes to 2100, are they going to redo Spider-Man? Because he'll no longer be the future.
That's interesting.
Yeah. I mean,
that's interesting.
Obviously, we're not going to live to see that. Well, I mean, I might. You never know. But somebody's going to. They have to redo that shit. That'd be 3099.
I like Richard's idea here. In fact, don't even make it anymore. Make this movie right now. Indiana Jones and the Quest for the Book of the Dead. The Quest for the Necronomicon.
Isn't it 3 parts? Or is that just for Evil Dead?
What do you mean?
The Necronomicon. Because remember they said there's 3 books?
Oh, okay, Richard. Hear me out here. I don't know if you caught this in the recording. There's a little bit of a spoiler for Evil Dead Rise, but if you listen while they're doing the recordings, there's a part where the priest who looks for this book realizes that there's 3 of them or 4 of them. I can't remember what he says. I want to say 3 at least. So that's why you have the book that was at the cabin and this other book that was buried since whenever they decided to do
that was test. Lazy though. Wait, there was another spot. There's 4 books now. 4 books. Oh, another spot. Oh, okay. There's 17 books.
I like the fact that they didn't do this whole
Oh, that's low. That hurts.
Including Indiana Jones and the Search for California Dreaming Volume 3. It'd be, what if it's a relic that everyone wants in the world? That's not a bad thing. That would be a good thing. If you get a quest for Volume 1, that would be difficult because I barely have any.
Yeah.
I've got 1 5-pack left, I think. So yeah, if you have any out there, you probably have as much or more than I have. Rich will still be there. All right, Rich, I believe you. I believe in you. You got this.
Well, he sustains his body off of other people's food. So if it's like a quest for survival of the fittest, I mean, he'll be there. No children will stop him from eating his pizza.
We're gonna have him on to tell the story to defend himself because it's not fair. It's not fair to have that story brought up without him here. There were 3 books in the Army of Darkness. when he went. Oh, that's right. Yeah, they had the 3 books there too. I thought those were fakes. So for 2 of them were fakes for some reason, but no, I think you're just looking for the right book.
But speaking of Evil Dead Rise, if some, I don't know if it was a satanic caused earthquake, but if it was an earthquake that opened a hole in the ground and it led you to a place where there was a sarcophagus surrounded by crucifixes
hanging everywhere.
everywhere,
In a vault, right?
in a vault, in an old bank vault. In what mind would you have to be like, oh, well, let me take this shit? It's
Yeah.
surrounded by religious relics. It's probably safe for the taking.
Someone definitely wanted me to have this. Didn't hide it away forever for some reason. I will give him this though, the kid, because he was trying to be a DJ or something.
Yeah.
When he saw the records, I get him taking those.
Yeah, I get that.
And like it's right, it was almost right there in front of him.
But he was digging for the other thing.
Because it was broken. Like the earthquake broke that the giant's sarcophagus that it was in, right?
Yeah.
He had to reach into the hole and like so that one, maybe don't do that.
No, God no. Jeez. So the Cinnamon Spice has died down quite a bit, guys. And for those of you that are still developing your palates, because I know even we are, to this day.
Always, never stop.
The line that we're offering you guys is a really good chance to see just how much the wrapper affects the flavor of your cigar. So trying them out, if you want to get a sampler of one of each or a couple of each in different sizes, it'll really show. Like if you go from the Robusto to the 6x60, it'll show you just how much the wrapper changes the flavor of that profile of the cigar.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Just by the wrapper itself, from a Robusto to a 6x60. And if you want to do the Toro as well, kind of taste the different phases as it goes up in volume. It's a good way to kind of train yourself in what flavors you're picking out from this cigar. That's different from Lucky You, or maybe it's the same as the one as a Lucky You, so you know that that's from the binder and the filler, and the differences in notes that you're getting is from the wrapper. So, especially for people that are new to cigars, that are really trying to work on their palates, this is a great line to try that with.
That's an excellent point. That's a great way to put that, especially the ring gauge size. You go from 50 to a 60 ring gauge. There's a lot of technical and a lot of art that goes into that to make those blends similar, but they are still going to have big differences. They do their best for a lot of cigars where, okay, whether the size you want is, that 50 or that 60, or if you go even smaller, you're going to get differences. And Rich, I like back to a little movie news real quick, or ideas. Them taking a prequel to it, I wouldn't mind that. I'd watch something like that.
Yeah.
Hey Cam, how you doing, brother? The Soap Girls are live on YouTube right now. If you want to jump on and bug them to come on your show, that's okay. I don't think they want to do that right now. They got stuff they're doing. Although that would be cool.
Yeah. What was the band or the girls that we saw at Texas Primer? They were in a movie together. Who did shots with them? This was at the last one we went to at the Hyatt. One of them had the red mohawk.
It was a movie. Yeah. Crawl or Die.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, what is her name?
There's 3 of them, right?
I only remember Mohawk, but now I don't remember her name right now. Put me on the spot.
I don't remember the names either, but I think it was remember
Jessie,
them.
If I remember correctly. Yeah. No, we still talk. We were sad that she didn't get to go to this year's Texas Frightmare. But crap, yeah, I haven't said hello in a minute. It was since before Frightmare. So that was they were all, you're right. They're all part of the movie, but I only really talked to her. Now I remember. I remember now.
But with that being said, you guys, I think we're gonna cut a little early today because I do have some work to take care of, and I'm still working on tomorrow's guest. Different countries, so we're trying to nail down just the perfect time. And we want to try to get it at 2, but we're kind of working on it right now. So I want to make sure I get back to him. I got an email I gotta answer.
Yep.
So I think we're gonna cut it right now so we can get to this and let you guys get back to the rest of your day. And don't forget to pick up the Volume 2, California Dreamin', or any of the new line. Make sure you guys pick that up as well. Give that taste testing a try.
How have you talked to your vodka girls? Yeah, I did. I hit up gosh dang it. The brand, actually I have it right here. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Go this way. No, not her. This was a minute ago because we talked about getting her on the show to talk about Slight Spirits. That's what it's called. Slight Spirits, and she is doing the botanical vodkas right now, which is something that kind of works not just for here, but for Girls Going Gin as well.
Then botanical vodka, just gin.
Not quite, because you also have to have a different. It's just it's not just an infusion. There's a slight different rules, which is why we got to get her on because I don't know those slight different rules.
Oh, okay.
Clearly neither do you because you just say things like that, all crazy and whatnot.
Well, vodka with botanicals is gin.
No, not quite. No. It's like saying alcohol with a little bit of agave is tequila. It's not. It's mixed still.
No, it's not.
Well, it's exactly how I said it.
Anyways, all right, guys, that'll do it for us. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. We will see you guys possibly tomorrow, if not definitely Wednesday, and definitely see you guys for PCA in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll keep you posted. We will have the deals for 4th of July popping up this week, so you can get them for next week. And we'll talk to you then, guys. Y'all have a good one.